Hey guys, this is Jacques from Makulu Linux and welcome to another video. So today's video I'm going to be talking about the terminal interface of Makulu. You can either open it via the Electra terminal, and from here you would choose chat mode. So once you open that, you get this GUI, this terminal GUI window, or you can simply just click the little robot in your panel, and then once the GUI is open, you can just click terminal mode. It switches to the same terminal. Now, once in the terminal mode, you'll notice that we've now added an extra option. Before, we used to have normal, creative, anti-woke, imaginative, but we now have an option for coder. So as a coder, AI coding assistant. So let's choose number 5 because I want to show you the abilities of this coder AI that we just added. So I click 5 and I hit enter, and now I'm at the terminal, right? So now I don't know, let's ask the AI to create something. So let's say anything I type, it will translate, it will put into code. It is designed as, or its role is now designed as a coder. So I can say a script to run from Linux terminal that connects to OpenAI chatbot so that I can chat back and forth with the AI. So there I say a script to run from the Linux terminal that connects to OpenAI chatbot so that I can chat back and forth with the AI. Hit enter. Now, unlike a normal chat AI, it does take longer to think because it's having to verify a lot of stuff. It's doing web search, making sure all of its information is up to date. But when it gives you the code, which usually takes about, 11 seconds in this case, but can take anywhere from 10 to 20 seconds, look at the great detail of code you get. And it breaks it down. This is the nice thing about this coding ability of Electra. She really goes all out. She doesn't just give you the code, she explains the code. So even if you're a beginner coder, you know what's happening. You can understand it, or at least attempt to understand it, because she explains it. Even if you're a pro coder, she lays it out neatly for you. Look at this. So it says to create a script that connects to OpenAI Linux terminal, you can use Python along with the requests library to interact with OpenAI API. Below is a step-by-step guide to help you set this up. Step 1, install Python and request library. Make sure you have Python installed in your system. You can check this by running Python 3 version. If Python is not installed, you can install it using sudo apt update, sudo apt install Python 3 pip. It's giving you all the details. Step 2, get an OpenAI key. Sign up, log in, navigate to API section, get your key, keep it safe, Step 3, create a chat script. Create a Python script, for example, chat with OpenAI .py. Bash nano chatbot, Okay, so it's telling you how to actually edit the script. Then copy and paste the following code into the file. It's going into great detail here. And there it gives you the code. Import request, API key for blah, blah, blah. And then it gives you the API URL, and it gives you the chat code, the model. It sets by default ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. You can change the model if needed. It puts their messages, role, user, content prompt, response code. Okay, this response is in there, and of course then it ends the script there. And it gives you additional information. Step 4, run the script. Make sure that you replace You can run the script from your terminal using Python 3 chat with OpenAI.py. 5, start chatting. You can now chat with messages. Explanation of the code. Imports, API keys and URLs, functions, main loops, blah, blah, blah. Feel free to have, wow. I don't think I've ever seen such a detailed answer with writing a script. I mean, this is literally, even beginners can use this to code. I mean, how awesome is this? Now I'm going to ask it something else. Watch this. I'm going to do a follow-up. Why not? Push her limits. Can you please rewrite that script complete but add voice features. So the user can talk to the AI using voice. Now, I've asked her to rewrite the script but add voice features. This is going to be interesting. Let's see how long she thinks now. Like an hour, maybe? I don't know. I'm curious to see what she comes up with. 11 seconds, 12. She's going longer than the last time. 14. Okay, 14 seconds. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. To add voice features to the script that allows users to talk to the AI using voice, we can use the speech recognition library for capturing voice input and the PyTTS-X3 library for text-to-speech output. Below is the modified version of the script that includes these features. Step 1, install required libraries. If you encounter issues with PY audio, you may want to install additional system dependencies. On Ubuntu, you can do this with the following. Wow, it's even breaking down. Okay, step 2, create the voice script. Then copy. Step 3, run the script. Explanation of the code. Okay, let me ask it here. Does this code also make the AI talk back in voice, or does it just let the user input voice? Can we rewrite the script complete, having voice interaction both ways? The user talks and the AI talks back. We should also use threaded for the mic so the mic does not stay in the loop. Let's see what happens now. I'm making this very complex. I'm literally letting it do all the work. Okay, so now I'm asking it to do voice both ways. I speak and the AI speaks back. And I want the mic to be freed up. I don't want the mic to be stuck because, the script is running. So, we use threaded. So let's see what happens here now. It says, yes, the code you provide does allow The speak function utilizes to enhance the script for better voice interaction, including threaded for the microphone input. We can modify the code to run the listening function in a separate thread. This way, the microphone won't be blocked in the main loop, allowing the smoother interaction below. Okay, so this is pretty awesome. It's pretty much written everything that I've asked, and it's not just that. Look at the great detail. It's literally breaking down everything. It's giving you every step like you are a baby. Wow. Okay, let's expand on this. Okay, so now I'm going to say, can we rewrite the script and add a trigger word? So the script listens but does not process any voice input until the trigger word is used. Let's make the trigger word voice command. Can we rewrite the script and add a trigger word so the script listens but does not process any voice input until the trigger word is used? Let's make the trigger word voice command. Oh no, let's click it. Yeah, voice command is okay. And then let's see what happens. Now I'm asking it to rewrite the script, but not to actually use my voice unless I say voice command. And the reason I do this is because if you're just speaking to somebody standing next to you, it will process that as a request to the AI. You want manual control over this. You want to be able to use a keyword or something, and then once you say the keyword, anything after that will be processed. Unless if it doesn't hear the keyword, it doesn't process the voice input. So wow, look at this. Look at this. So there we go. Certainly, to implement the trigger word functionality, we can modify the script. Updated voice script, voice chat script with trigger word. Python. There it says trigger word, voice command. So there's the trigger word. Okay. And then there we go. On. There's the def listen. It's listening for the trigger word. It says print listening for trigger word. Listening for command. So if the trigger word is detected, then it's listening for. Otherwise, it does not process the command. So perfect. Look at that explanation. It gives the explanation as well. Wow, I got to tell you, I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed that Electra is able to code so well. Just look where we started, and by the end of this, and I've only been doing this for a few minutes, and I've already got a full working script where I can use voice both ways, chatting to I selected OpenAI because I know most people probably like AI. OpenAI. It's the most popular, but here's a script to talk to ChatGPT basically. You can connect to ChatGPT using a voice via terminal, back and forth, back and forth. Talk to it. You say something, she says something, or he, or whatever ChatGPT or whatever OpenAI is. You say something, he says something. You say something, he says something, and you can have a voice conversation with it from the terminal. And Electra did this in a matter of minutes. And I expanded on the script. It's pretty cool, right? Pretty damn cool. So for the guys that have just been playing around with Electra, asking some silly questions like, tell me why the sky is blue. Yeah, she's pretty good at that as well. But she makes a pretty damn good coder, don't you think? Just look at that. And just to recap this, by the way, let's go back to Electra again. Open up the little AI from the robot there. I'm on a VPN. That's what's delayed there, and all I did was I clicked terminal mode. So I click terminal mode, and that opens up the terminal mode. Or you can go to development or programming and just find Electra terminal there, and then you can just go chat mode over here. So you click chat mode, then it basically opens up the same little terminal. And then in chat mode, you can now select, you wanted a normal chat bot. If you say normal, then she'll just be a regular chat bot. You can talk to a debater on all kinds of stuff. Creative, is it like she's got a nice sense of humor. She's a little bit creative with the replies. It's kind of like fun chat in a way. Anti-woke, well, I know some guys have said a lot of the AIs are pretty woke. This is less woke. Not woke at all, just less woke. Imaginative, well, she'll brainstorm anything that you say to her. Like you just storm out, give her she'll just brainstorm ideas. So she's pretty much like an idea machine there. And then 5 coder, that's the one you saw now. She turns into literally a coder. She writes very good code, very detailed, and explains everything. So I'll keep expanding. I might expand on her abilities. But from a terminal, for the guys that like to use her in a terminal, this is pretty cool. And something I never showed you guys. Let's go to there. If you want to add something that is too much to type, like you want to send her code or something. Okay, let's just type something here. So I'm saying a Python-based game similar to Tetris. Let's see what she comes up with. She's going to write some Python game similar to Tetris. Okay. I think she's researching Tetris now. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Okay. She writes a lot of code, right? Creating so step 1 Okay, she gives a lot of detail, right? Wow, I like that. Okay, let's just take the actual code. There we go, just the actual code. There we go, up to there. So we're going to take the actual code, we're going to copy it. So now she's written a detailed, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so now we're going to go, we're going to go we're going to type multi-line with a space. See there? Type multi-line to open a text box. Now, I copied all that code, but of course this is a terminal. You can't paste that code. You can only do one line at a time. That's the limit of it per terminal, right? But if you type multi-space line and you hit enter, it pops up a box. And here I can paste anything, like lots of details. So I can look there, I can paste all that code. And then at the end, I'll just do this. I'll make some hash lines just to separate them. And I'll say, explain this code. There we go. And then I submit that. And it will submit that as input. Look at that. So if you want to send a code, there's something wrong with the code, you wanted to fix it or whatever, and you can send a code. Because I've done that. I use it to code all the time. She makes a mistake there in the code. Code implements a simple Tetris game using Pygame. So she explains the code. Let's break down the provider game, importing libraries. Look, she gives all the details. She breaks everything down. Like what this does, what that does, what this does, what that does. Method new piece, new this, clear lines. Look at that. Wow. She doesn't just give an explanation. She literally explains little functions and stuff. I was really, really, really impressed. It was very good. But let's say you test her code and it doesn't work and you get some error. What I like to do sometimes when I'm lazy is then I'll go multi-line, and then in the box I'll paste the code. And let's say that there was a problem with this in this function over here. Then what I'll do is at the bottom I will put some hashes, and then I'll paste the error code here. I'll paste the error as it is in the terminal. I'll paste the error. So I send the code back with the error. And so she can see, oh, there's a problem with that definition, whatever. And then I submit, and then she'll usually give the the fix or the explanation. This is this, or this has changed. Let me check the web, and then she comes back and says, oh yeah, this has changed. The latest module is not supported anymore. Use this instead, or whatever the case might be. So she's really good at coding. You guys should really try this out. So if you're a coder, man, or you want to get into code or learn code or start writing your own scripts, this is a good place to start. It's a really good place to start. Electra is so awesome with coding. Anyway, like I said, the multi-space line. But she says that, like when you start, she says that. So that is the terminal mode. That's one of the things that I wanted to explain. I also wanted to explain something else, but I'll make another video on that another day. I think this video's gone on long enough. I don't want to make it too long. But yeah, Electra as a coder, using the terminal mode. Now, you could do the same in the GUI, but the GUI is more for chatting. It's not really copy, paste, this, that. No, if you want to code, or if you're going to be coding, the terminal mode's the way to do it. Yeah, this is where you want to go. Hit 5 for terminal, for coder, and then you can go to work. This is where you want to be. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know. I always welcome feedback, man. You can give feedback in the bottom of the video, or email me, or whatever, suggestions as well, issues that you have, whatever, wherever you think I can expand on Electra. I'm all ears, man. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for supporting the project, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.